Dynamite, Dynamite, AAEW, Dynamite. We got a fuse, it's gonna light, and it's gonna explode. This is Dynamite, Dynamite, AAEW. Perfect card, 420.
Oh, so you just fucked it up. Nigga loves to hate AEW, love to hate love. Fuck it. NKB 420.
Being the perfect champ. Being the perfect champ.
Boo.
Being a perfect champ.
Boo.
Being a perfect champ.
Who's some of those?
Being a perfect champ.
Chants to the asshole, asshole, asshole.
Y'all always love fucking up good things.
You fucked up the intro by going too far.
Oh man, Mike. Do you know what day it is?
What day is that?
It's hump day.
Look, if you just let me just did it by myself, I would have did it. Do you want to come in to ad lib? No. I'm Mark Henry. Like, nah, you don't get no part of that.
Yeah, it's Wednesday, so you know what that means. Dynamite hailing from Seattle. Why didn't Russell Wilson give Marshawn Lynch the football during the Super Bowl?
Nigga, let me tell you something.
Washington.
That was me and my pops' go-to team. If Dallas couldn't make it and Atlanta couldn't make it, all right, me and him gonna meet in Seattle.
Yeah.
Until that dumbass play where I forget
you just destroyed a dynasty. That was a potential dynasty.
All because you didn't want Marshawn Lynch to get that fucking MVP because the man was too much real of a nigga for media Super Bowl weekend. Yeah. Pete Carroll, you're a piece of shit because of that.
It made no sense. No sense. So here we go again with the results of the matches and shit. This first match of this week's edition of Tony Khan better get them Dynamite numbers up because Paul runs the E. Well, it was a match between Ricky, Don't Call Me Pebble Starks versus Chris the Ocho Jericho. And if this wasn't a throwback to the Attitude Era of WWE, I don't know that Kahn and Taker ain't brothers. Chops, forearms, Jericho suplexes Starks on the floor from the apron. Liger bomb by Starks.
Yeah.
Jericho pushed the ref. Aubrey Edwards got in his face. Lion salt, but Starks put the knees up. Distractions by the JAS.
Distractions.
Back to the face by Matt Menard while Starks was in the walls of Jericho. Thought that was it.
Yeah, me too.
But Starks didn't drop his arm after Aubrey Edwards did the arm check. Starks eliminates the JAS and hits a spear for the win. $5,000 for someone. But someone had to win this match, and I'm glad it was the up-and-coming Starks. But after the match, the JAS beat Starks till Action Andretti made the save, only to get his jingle bells rocked by the YWO. Then Jack Swagger powerbomb Starks through a table. What do you rate this match? Little boy, little boy, little boy, little boy.
Well, what I open my nights with sometimes before we go out, a Michelob Ultra.
Oh, ja.
Reason being, man, because this is the way you kick off a Dynamite. I like the new version of Dynamite. I think that set's gonna rock. The presentation is a lot better, and it's not overproduced as what a WWE content would be. But the man came from WWE, who was supposed to be the heir to the throne after Kevin Dunn, and now he took his talents to AEW and made that look a lot better.
Oh, it does look a lot better. I just thought they would have did more. That's what I wanted. I like that they got the permanent desk right there, how it's set up.
Yeah.
But like I said, the ringside area, I thought that would have got a little bit more of a, cosmetic upkeep.
Yeah, and he also said that the pay-per-views are going to look different too.
That's what I mean. Since y'all only have that many, there's so many. You definitely should be able to put some design into it.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to see what Revolution looks like. But goddamn, Ricky Starks, you were a recipient of an ass whooping every other week, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Get you some help, nigga. I don't know how much more of this shit you can take.
Powerhouse.
I'm sorry.
Huh.
Team Times, remember? Team Times?
Mm-hmm.
But Jericho on this losing streak. It didn't look like he lost.
Nope.
It didn't look like he lost. And man, once again, I'm with you with that one spot where Floyd got tapped aside Stark's head.
I thought it was it.
Yeah, that was it. But man, I was like, oh shit, he didn't tap. Yeah, he didn't tap, or his arm didn't hit the ground. Yeah,
it was a good swerve.
Great opener.
The other Adam Page, was in the ring with Tony, as he said he was getting cleared if he doesn't fight Moxley. That Moxley made his way to the ring, and after some mic issues, he said he's tired of the "woe is me" BS for Page and his noodle neck. Page said he's getting beat. He got beaten up by everybody, even his friends included. But the fact that you was making a joke about it is what pissed me off, motherfucker. He got 2 bullets and he's gonna take his shot next week.
See, first of all, you can't do what Arn Anderson did.
Nah, man.
Secondly, you about as sensitive as Top Dollar is, Adam Page.
You the one with the noodle neck, nigga. Shit. Samoa Joe, aka the King of TV, promo for the main event with Darby Allin.
Yeah.
It is what it is. AEW tag team title match with the Acclaim versus the TNA. We started things off with Max Caster just ethering Karen Angle.
Listen, yo. Hey Jeff, your wife better say less. She getting dragged online worse than Skip Bayless. Acclaimed only hit you harder. You gon' take an L and blame it on Dixie Carter. Y'all are antiquated. Y'all messed up like Andrew Tate did. And you can never stop the rain. TNA means total non-stop acclaim.
Damn.
Dope shit, man. I like that he still keep coming for the juggler. That's what he needs to do.
Yeah, he said, bitch, you think you think because you said something I'm going to stop? Let me give you a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
And Skip Bayless, man, look, you keep on fucking with Shannon Sharp, nigga. Keep on.
Then Max was hitting all of Kurt Angle's moves on Jay Lethal. Then the Acclaim kept hitting the Scissor Me Tempers, then hit a Scissor Me Daddy ass, and got the fans all on their feet. Then Jay Lethal baited in Billy Gunn, so he got sent to the back. Then the Acclaim did the same thing to the OK Khali. But with all the commotion of getting the Giant to the back, Double J hit the stroke on Bowen for the Uno Dos Tres after Sanjay moved Bowen's leg off the rope. Psych. Since there were so many officials out there, the OK Khali trying to get the OK Khali out the ring. The match was restarted, and Bowens won with the most deadliest, insurmountable, uncanny, dreadful move in existence. The surprise. For the 1, 2, 3, 6 grams for me for the swerve.
Definitely Heineken, because I was like, what the fuck? Are they really going to do it? Are they really going to give it to?
I kind of wasn't mad about it, because I was like, one of those things where you kind of get a stroke. Same way they wanted tag titles, y'all can strike while the iron's hot. Not saying you got to give them a long reign. They could have had
could have lost reign on Battle of the Belts.
Right.
Yeah.
And then give me a stipulation match for a blow off.
Yeah. So I don't know why I feel this way, but I'm not annoyed with Jeff Jarrett and what he's doing in AEW.
Nope.
I like this whole last Outlaw thing.
Yep. I'm liking everything about it. He's got that was the last piece to that whole Jay Lethal, Sanjay Dutt, because they was already finding their groove. It was the thing about it, when they first came into it, they should have just always just had him not be a special thing that they made. Like, they shouldn't have gave him that moment.
Yeah.
He didn't need that moment.
Yeah.
He just should have gave me, oh my God, that's a big ass motherfucker, and just have him destroying people.
Yeah.
And then we would have grew to have our own feelings about it. You know what I'm saying? Our own natural feelings about it. Just when you first see somebody for the first time, but you bigged it up like, oh my God, is this motherfucker here? Like, nah. And and the announcers just could have gave us a backstory about him, like he was the first Indian-born NBA drafted player, this, that, and the third. You could have gave us all that information,
But you didn't.
nah. You cut the lights off, and we had this big ass nigga we ain't nobody seen. For a split second, we thought it was the great colleague, but they said, "Oh no, it's the okay. He okay."
And yeah, I was like, it was big. I thought little people had the Zika. Too much.
Tony Schiavone promo with the Killer and the Pillar, aka Jamie Hayter and Britt Baker, as they discuss why Saray hasn't picked their opponent yet, even though she got great friends and she didn't Tony Storm. Britt makes a boss reference and says they are tired of the non-AEW originals eating up the TV time.
Boss message.
Jungle Boy can't trust nobody, not even himself, except next week for the one time only. The FTW champion Luke Perry's son will team up to become Jungle Hook.
And don't trust these hoes. They ain't
Can't
loyal.
trust these hoes. Daniel Bryan, the hometown boy versus no gimmick Tony Nese, was quick and to the point after a psycho knee, then stomped his head in and then applied the regal stretch. After the match, Bryan said he was feeling a little frisky and wanted the owner of the Burberry title, MJF, to come out there and get these hands. But he said, you got less charisma than Dean Malenko and Lance Storm put together.
What did brain damage, Brian?
And he told Brain Dead Brian, your mom was in the bestiality, and then Brian said Maxie Paz's mom was a whore. And, whore. And then credited Eric Bischoff and Disco Inferno for saying he was one of the greatest champs of all time. The MJF gave Brian a title shot if he could win every match till February 8th. And if he does win, Brian will make the stipulation for the title match, which will be an Iron Man match.
60 minutes.
60. This ain't women. I think all men Iron Man matches are 60 minutes.
Nah, they stopped the 60 minutes after Brock versus Kurt Angle, and the last few Iron Man matches that was on in the E was 30.
I've seen women's matches been 30 minutes.
When's the last 60-minute Iron Man match that happened?
When's the last Iron Man match? AR Fox versus Swerve. Whose house? A bunch of luching, from the former ROH opponents and a little distractions from a white guy who still has no name. Swerve hit a DVD on Fox off the top ropes onto the ring apron.
Good
Come
grief.
on, bro. Like, man, don't get me wrong. Dante Martin, Darius Martin, AR Fox, they be taking them crazy bumps. You gotta get, known. But man, like you gonna end up like Jeff Hardy and them.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
Swerve hit the double foot stomp from the top rope for the Uno Dos Tres. What do you rate those last two matches? Because I didn't get you to rate the Daniel Bryan versus No Gimmick Tony Nese. I give the Swerve versus AR Fox, I give it 3 grams. I knew what was going, who was going to win, but, the couple spots, it was quite a bit of fucking they just played well with each other. They got history, so all those different fucking reversals and misdirection with all those aerial shots was fucking dope.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of like when me and Miss Dotman 211 be out, and then she wants a beer for whatever reason because I got one. She's not gonna drink the whole thing, so she gave me half of the Dos Equis. I was like, "Shit, this shit good, motherfucker. Where you get this shit from?" So I go and get a whole nother one. And that's my rating for AR Fox versus Swerve. Still don't know who the face paint nigga is, but I kind of dig the mogul thing for right now. And man, what a match! They performed some shit. I'm pretty sure that we're not gonna do that shit with anybody else. He trusts that, like, especially that one spot where they both went over the top and they end up landing on their feet and staying. Yeah, that whole thing, you can tell it's been done. But here you go, 420. So the last Iron Man match was July 26, 2004. Chris Benoit defeated Triple H, the World Heavyweight Championship. Score was 4-3. From there, Eminem defeated Charlie Haas and Hardcore Holly. For whatever reason, this was a Iron Man match. It was 15 minutes. Kurt Angle had a draw with Shawn Michaels. That was 30 minutes. This is an 05. John Morrison and The Miz, they had a draw with Jimmy Wayne Yang and Shannon Moore. 15 minutes of fame match? Whatever. Okay. Well, here you go. John Cena and Randy Orton, that was for an hour. That was back in 2009. Bayley, Sasha Banks, well, of course, that's women's. John Cena defeated Seth Rollins, Iron Man match, 30 minutes. Kevin Owens defeated AJ Styles, 30 minutes.
Where was these at?
This was live event.
Yeah, that don't count.
Well, it's right here in the record books. Roadblock in
that doesn't count. Look, if it's not a pay-per-view, if it's not a pay-per-view, it doesn't count.
Well, nigga, this one does. Great Balls of Fire. Cesaro and Sheamus beat the Hardy Boys in the Iron Man match.
That doesn't count. I'm talking about when I'm saying Iron Man matches. You don't even got to put none of that tag team shit in there.
It's right here.
But that's
on the
what
list.
I'm talking about.
Man, you can't make your own list. It's documented.
But that's not what I'm talking about. I don't care what's on the list. I'm not speaking on tag team matches when you're talking about Iron Man matches.
But
the Iron Man match was always about 1 versus 1 for me. It was never about no tag team match. So I didn't even think about it.
Dolph Ziggler defeated Seth Rollins, 30 minutes overtime, Extreme Rules
for the Intercontinental title.
It was an Iron Man match, though.
Not from the world title. Not from the world title.
Nah, 30 minutes, but. I guess this was an Iron Man match though. Finn Balor versus Tommaso Ciampa versus Johnny Gargano. NXT. That was our. But a lot of these Iron Man matches.
I don't even remember that shit.
A lot of these matches were 30 minutes.
Yeah, but a lot of them shits don't matter though.
It don't matter, but it's in the record books.
I mean, that's cool.
Opinionated.
Opinionated.
It don't matter, but it's in the record books.
Yeah, I'm not saying it don't, but like that's not what I was talking about.
You was like, well, every one of them was out. What's the last 30 minutes?
But that's what I was talking about. I wasn't talking about tag team matches. You can argue that point, but that point is mute to me because that's not what I was talking about.
It's right here, but it's a lot of single shit that I named also that was 30 minutes.
Yeah, but it looked like all right, maybe specific. World title matches.
Yeah, you left too much out there.
But we were basing it on Shawn Michaels and Triple H. What Brock Lesnar versus Kurt Angle? Why would I be talking about a tag team Iron Man match? Who cares about a tag team or Iron Man match?
Like I said, because I remember it's certain matches. Oh, it's an Iron Man match.
Has there been an Iron Man our tag team Iron Man match?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
But also, I get excited because hey. This singles match, whatever, is going to be an Iron Man match, and then I'm highly disappointed because it was only 30 minutes.
Oh, yeah, because to me, it's just one of those things is like, well, did we really even need to do that?
Yeah, why are we having this Iron Man match?
Y'all could have really just gave me a long entrance and still made this 30 minutes.
Like Kurt Angle versus Brock? Yeah, it's supposed to be an hour.
It was great, even with commercials.
And it's just the story getting told.
Yeah, it was great even with commercials. But we got Renee Peacock, Saray, Tony Storm, and Sheeta. Holy Sheeta. After Saray puts over both friends, she turns her back to Sheeta and picks Storm. She looked pissed the fuck off.
Like, bitch, you got me fucked up.
And I'm hoping Holy Sheeta turns heel.
Oh, yeah. I think they're going to milk this thing all the way up until it's time for the match itself. Tony Storm's going to be in her gear, and it's going to get fucked up by...
I cannot wait till next week. And I'm not working daylight all next week, so it's going to be great. I get to watch it live.
You got to rub it in. I know you ain't going to spoil it like SpoilerBear.
Yeah, I'm not.
Because this nigga... Look, as a matter of fact, I'm going to go back to muting because Late breaking Punk ain't as bad. SpoilerBear, you're everything that your name is.
Spoiler the dancing bear.
Don't nobody even ask for it. Everybody, why? If you know that we all Mercedes Monet. What the fuck, man?
What you mean, Mercedes Monet?
That's what it'll say. Wednesday night Nitro.
Oh,
Nitro. Wednesday night Dynamite.
But this is what the Ass Boys said. They had a funeral for the career of FTR and teased FTR's theme song. It was good stuff. Bro, if you've seen The Rock do the burial for Stone Cold Steve Austin, if you've seen any funeral procession, you've seen them all.
Yeah.
The Ass Boys are coming into their own, man. They remind me of the young New Age Outlaws. I swear to God.
Give me a better theme, too.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, I love their theme. I thought
That's a ding, ding.
yeah, I fucking think that shit is dope. I fucking love it. Jared and Lethal. Oh, never mind. Dustin Rhodes' mom has passed away. R.I.P.
R.I.P.
They say was it Tony Roberts,
Justin Roberts,
the fucking the announcer for AEW. His mom was not doing too well, and then they did another video for Don West, who passed last week.
I was wondering why Dasha has been there for the last several weeks.
Yeah, looking how only she can.
And that's who I was about to bring up. Like the Guns, the Ass Boys theme sounds just like Dustin Rhodes. I can't tell the difference.
I fucking love it. I mean, it is what it is. You like it. You don't like it. I like it.
Ling, 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 ling.
Yeah, that's just fucking dope. Jade Cargill and Red Velvet versus Sky Blue and Kiera Hogan. I'm confused on why we are even having this tag match. And then after Red Velvet refused to get in the ring with Jade Cargill, she defeated the duel easily with 2 pump kicks.
Jade Cargill.
Why did we have this match? You effectively made Kiera and Sky look like some chumps.
Well, from Jade Cargill, they are
2 grams of K2.
K212.
2 grams. And I'm going to pass to you and tell you that it's real weed just to see how you act off of it.
Stop playing 420.
And then buy you 2 motherfucking shacaronis with just sauce.
Like, wait a minute. I'm like, wait a minute. It don't even burn the same.
Even the shakaroni pieces. It's just sauce on it. Extra wet.
It don't even burn the same. This ain't what you. No, bruh.
Sauced up. oh, man. Wait. That's Sauce Walker.
Ghetto Gospel 3?
I can't stop playing it.
Yes.
First Testament is probably still my favorite joint on that, but like Peace Treaty, Good Coochie, Black Kings.
Those Ghetto Gospels, this nigga really gets into his rapping shit on each one. I love.
Yeah, all 3 of them. Yeah.
I mean, he has his other stuff where he'll get turned up and shit, but this nigga gets into his rap and storytelling shit on the Ghetto Gospel, and Ghetto Gospel 3 did not disappoint.
Man, that John Woo, man, that's a good album.
Yeah,
that's a real good album. I probably played it at least 4 times going up to the beach and back.
And I've only listened to it twice, but I know when I turned it on, when I was in the whip outside, like it just stayed on.
Yeah, and it played all the way through.
Yeah. So I can't name you the songs, but I can tell you that's a solid project.
It's the joint right on. Here I Am. I think that's what it is. It's the joint right after Here I Am. That shit is so fire.
Yeah. Let me see before you say the somewhere before you get slapped again like you did on Rose to the Top and threaten you can wrestle again. It's coming. Keep it up.
And maybe that's what will be super dope if they're bringing that back up to light.
Bitch, you slapped me on live. Tell she smacked the shit out of her. I remember that.
She was too amped.
And that's when Shaq. That was the match. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's where the match happened from. Because around this time, Brandy was pregnant. Mm-hmm. So, but either she's gonna be in one of the best matches of all of her life with Jade Cargill, in her opinion, with her shot at the TBS championship, or like you said, Chris Statlander, we're trying to wait for her to heal up and get a title to her.
Jared and Lethal are pissed and said they will have a rematch this Friday at Battle of Belts in a no DQ match.
Okay.
I'm good with it.
Yeah.
Darby Allin versus Samoa Joe 2. The pain and the pain and I'm jumping off the train and I'm diving on a nail, going in my veins, and this guy coon piss on the tip, and I'm gonna ride on my lips off the train and the pain. I'm going insane, drinking liquid Drano in my banana pudding. In the pain. A little awkward. If you've seen the last title match these two have had, you've seen them all. But this time Joe used his Joe got the skateboard used on him. Then Darby climbed up a big ass fucking ladder before the match even started and did a senton on Joe on the entrance ramp.
Oh my God.
But did that motherfucker Samoa Joe let that shit go off without a hitch? Mm-hmm. Hell no.
Fuck no.
He took this little dude and urinagied him on the steps. Not that they separated the steps. Yeah. The steps are still together. Not that he motherfucking gave him a uranagi on the top part of the step. No, not that he gave him a uranagi maybe on the bottom of the floor. Maybe his arm just hit it. No, straight on the pointy edges of the steps.
So as 420 says, I'm gonna quote him, Darby is not here for a long time.
No. He is not here for a long time. He's here for a good time.
He'll be announced his retirement summer 2024.
That nigga's gonna be retiring before he get to 28. Nigga. He ain't fucking no 30. 30, he like, man.
I guess y'all are asking the question, why did I pull up to this ramp with a rascal scooter? My legs don't work like that anymore.
I got one more year left in. I got one more wrestling year left in me. Nigga, what? You gonna still wrestle one more year?
You already in the rascal? Like, how is this gonna happen? Stinger's gonna carry me down, and he's gonna roll me into the ring, and the rest I'll take care of the rest.
Why Sting gonna be doing all the motherfucking hot tags and shit? Nigga, he gonna be doing this nigga taking all the brunt of the punishment and doing the hot tag. All you can do is go to the fuck. Oh shit. But after Joe got whipped into an exposed turnbuckle, Darby hit a code red, then 2 coffin drops for the Uno Dos Tres, cue the confetti, and Sting for the hometown boy. I'm not crying, you crying.
We.
Man, it was a great win. I give this match 2 whole blunts of this shit right here, man. I'm high as a motherfucker right now.
I see.
Cause I don't feel no pain, no pain, no pain. My shoulder ain't the same, hurting in my veins.
So let me give this a Heineken, but also let me make it a Heineken Light. They're pretty good. Matter of fact, they're really good in my opinion. But excuse me, in Seattle, hometown, this is like this big main event for Darby Allin title match. I completely understand why they gave him the TBS championship. in front of that crazy Seattle crowd because they brought it. They brought it that night. But my question is, so where does this leave Wardlow? Because man lost his ponytail last week.
And you don't even see him this week.
His knee hurt. That's why he wouldn't. Got bad wheel.
Well, true.
But so what is all of this for if the title is going to be on Darby Allin and Wardlow's been the one that's been chasing Samoa Joe for this title since when? Full Gear?
Mm-hmm.
Like where's this story going now? Because it's been all about the TNT Championship, unless it's going to be either a triple threat, maybe.
I could definitely see a triple threat. And that's how Darby retains.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Triple threat. I answered my question.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
What was your last shot?
Last shot. The whole show, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man. New set, new year. Let's get it. And then with this,
It's never finished. Master got me working. Someday Master set me free. Dude, shut up, Cartman.
And with Vince potentially burning down his old empire, yeah, I'm looking forward to see what AEW has. Hey. Let's take it back. Let's take it back now, y'all. Three hops.
All right, stop. Oh, man. I hate this shit always motherfucking goes all the way back up to the top. It's Friday, so you know what that means. Rampage coming from Portland. Damn, Dame, you ain't never gonna get a ring as a Trailblazer.
Ever.
Oregon. So here we go again with the results of the matches and shit. We start off this week's edition of Rampage Live with Daniel Bryan already in the ring, waiting on his tag partner, Dean Ambrose, as John Moxley got hit with a suicide dive.
William.
We get Top Flight caught Bryan attempting to take a dive. When the match starts proper, BCC take over the match with yes kicks, corner drop kicks, elbows, hot tag, but the ending is not in question, no matter what the duo from Minnesota gonna do. Dante kicked out of a King Kong lariat for a close dope sequence that set up a psycho knee. Mox dives off the top on Dante, then gives him a finger. Bryan gets stomped in the head by Darius, then applied the Regal stretch for the 1, 2, 3. Great match, though, 7 grams.
Yeah, I'm gonna give this Ice Cold Ice House because I used to be a big fan of Ice House beer years ago and shit. It used to give me a fucking headache after I drunk enough of them. And that's what goddamn Darius Martin had after getting kicked in the goddamn head by Bryan Danielson. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that John Moxley had a talk with Bryan Danielson and said, look here, these little motherfuckers don't stop. I'll tell you that right now. The motherfucker kicks out of everything. You have to kick his head and you're going to have to stomp his ears together. Pretty much. That's what you have to do.
We're going to have to motherfucking make him see God a little bit.
Pretty much. I don't want to do it to him because I like him, but they don't quit.
Right.
That's what this is. But they've been getting fucked up, and damn, Darius, you keep on getting put to sleep.
But it showed they got good heart. I mean, they giving them the late 1990s Hardy Boys treatment when he was just beating the fuck out of them niggas.
Yeah, which that tells me they're gonna be pretty fucking big ongoing in the future.
I'm pretty hard, motherfucking brittle too. Broken the fuck up.
They gonna be with Darby.
In the pain, homeboy. In the pain, homeboy. Another promo from the other Adam Page, who said he gonna whip John Moxley's ass and make a video for the BCC to watch and jerk off to in Ambrose's dirty fucking basement.
I bet Dante walked past Adam Page in the back and be like, I can do something you can't. Take clothesline.
And I got sky blue. Go watch your little snotty-nosed kid, you dumb bitch. Team DMD versus the Renegade Twins. I've seen the Renegade Twins twice before on the elevation. I wasn't impressed. And the Jordan brand, what are those they were wearing?
Oh boy. Oh boy.
But after a huge pop for Britt Baker, the Rebel, and the AEW Women's Champ Jamie Hayter, we've seen some good aggression from the Twins and no botches. Then Hayter shows off her strength with suplexes both before the commercial break. One Rampage hit some impressive spine buster, but after tandem roaring elbows, then a low clothesline followed by the stomp for the 1-2-3. Great match. The sisters has made me a believer. I want to see more of this shit. And as I was talking earlier, it's a case for some women tag team titles.
Funny comment. JR just says whatever the fuck.
Whatever the fuck now.
I think Tony Schiavone was saying, yeah, because they're twins, they'll use that to their advantage. JR was like, she's gonna have to change that hair first. Because one of them did. One of them had her shit flat ironed.
Yeah.
And JR was like, no, this shit ain't gonna work unless they had the same hairdo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, come on now. Now I know y'all getting paid enough to be somewhere, or y'all got the shoe plug.
I mean, you can at least just get you some ones, bitch. You can just they got them in plentiful and all kind of colors.
Yes.
And you can at least get some ones.
Yes.
You can at least get ones.
But your stock value will go down. You see how we did Carmelo a couple of weeks ago?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck were those?
Yeah. Jordan and the Jumpman, what are those?
The Concord, what are those? Yeah. And Apollo was not supposed to lose that match because look at what he had on.
Yeah. Apollo, your Nigerian ass probably sold him to him. You some a bitch. House of Black promo. House of Black promo in the dark about Eddie Kingston, who was friends with House back in the day. Looked like they recruiting Kingston, or they recruiting Ortiz, or Santana coming back. I don't know.
Who's it gonna be?
And everyone's favorite asshole, Preston Vance versus local legend Sonic or Knuckles, jobber name here.
Tails.
But Vance uses -1's dad's clothesline for the win and unmasked Chavo Guerrero. Then dragged him up the ramp.
Oh, he beat the fuck out of him.
What the fuck? Yo, what the fuck? Yo, why? They did that nigga dirty, yo.
They took his mask and then pulled his ass up the ramp. This was not happy hour from 2 to 4 at Sonic.
Bro, I don't think this nigga that shit was supposed to go down like that, nigga. He got a pop and everything. The people knew who he was. Like
the shit was said backstage, like, yeah, I'm gonna fuck you up in Portland. I'm like, the fuck? Really?
Preston was like, nigga, what? This nigga really talking shit to me?
Okay, bitch.
Really, what it is, Preston knows Spanish, and this nigga was talking that shit, and like,
yeah.
Perro. Oh, I got Perro. Okay. Renee Peacock with an interview with the new TNT champ who got approached by Boo This Team, the Kingdom, Mike Bennett for the TNT title match. Darby versus the Kingdom, Mike Bennett for the AEW title, TNT title.
Okay.
Fuck you, Mike Bennett, and his
damn.
had his best match since leaving ROH for his failed WWE run. A Russian leg sweep to the floor from the apron by Mike Kanellis. Then after commercial break, Darby hit a front drop kick on a seated Mike Bennett in a chair to the floor. Coffin drop for the win in a decent match. 5 grams for me.
Well, hell, I was on my way here. So that
happened.
Yeah. Well, what he said, and that my rating is the little Deer Park water that I drunk on the way. But he was like, shit, can you make over here battle the belts? Ah, look what the main event was. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it was no brainer. You know what I'm saying? Last shot.
My last shot. Fucking Dante Martin, Top Flight, being as tough as they are, because them motherfuckers have been getting beat up left and right, but they keep on coming back. Somebody gonna have to shoot one of them niggas.
I'm loving it. Same, man. That is my roach clip.
Yep.
And we ain't done. We got one more segment as Battle of the Belts, and Tony Khan said, "Fuck y'all, y'all gonna be up all night doing this goddamn show."
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, because when I seen
Day
it,
is never finished. Master got me working. Someday Master set me free.
Dude, shut up, Cartman.
I seen this shit. I was like, what? Why the fuck is there a Battle of the Belts? Didn't they just have one?
Here's the deal. I'm the best there is, plain and simple. I mean, I wake up in the morning, I piss excellence, and nobody can hang with my stuff. I'm just a big, hairy American winning machine. If you ain't first, you're last.
You're last. Indeed.
Girl, when you dance, there's a magic that
There must be love. Just take control. Oh, take it slow.
'Cause we got so far to go. When you feel that heat, and we gon' ride the boogie. Shout that beat of love. I wanna rock with you.
Do, 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 do.
Oh God, here we go. Another goddamn event. Battle of the Belts. When you want to do a podcast, but Tony Khan says, "Hold my bill." Well, the first match is for the AEW Tag Team title, and if you've seen this match on Wednesday, then you've seen the first half of this match before Jay Lethal hit the ref with an elbow. Then badass Billy Gunn and Jeff Jarrett fought over the guitar until Max hit OK Kali with the guitar. Then OK Kali took out the champs with 2 chokeslams simultaneously and hit a ref with a chokeslam to boot. Sanjay Dutt put on the ref shirt, and then Aubrey broke his pencil. Bowens hit the Arrival, then Max hit the mic drop for the Uno Dos Tres, and still your AEW Tag Team Champions, The Acclaim.
I rate that an ice cold Pabst Blue Ribbon, and it was handed to me while I'm on the dance floor doing my 2-step. It's like, why'd you hand this to me?
Do your 2-step.
Like, what you hand this to me for? And
do your 2-step. Do your 2-step.
And then my next question is, if this was a hardcore or no disqualification match, why the fuck are we having a traditional tag team match the first half of this match?
I didn't make any sense.
Yeah, because if you take the first half away and just gave us the last half, hey, this probably would have got a Corona extra.
Yeah, I mean, like almost like, especially if they would have just did it for like maybe like a whole second.
Yeah.
And then like, wrestling like a regular match for like a whole second. Then we were like, nigga, this is no DQ, and just go ahead, just take out the ref and then just elongate that last segment from when he hit him with the elbow. Elongate about 2-3 minutes and just go ham.
Well, I guess they was trying to set up that spot right there for Jay Lethal.
Could have just started that from right there.
Yeah. So I didn't get that, but it at the end it got very entertaining though.
You see the lighter?
You had it. You just had it right there.
Yeah, just had it.
Where? I was wondering what you was looking for over there. I seen it right there for the longest.
It was in my folds.
This nigga stopped the show and everything. Set his phone down.
Back to regular schedule programming. Powerhouse Hobbs promo for his new book that's really a coloring book on sale for $69 with $4.20 shipping and handling.
And what's it say on the inside? I'ma shoot me a nigga.
Boom, 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 boom. West Side Gun limited edition. Get it now. Jay versus Sky Blue. Refer to Dynamite analysis for this match. Can I get to the yams?
Sweet yams.
And yesterday was gray, but today is sky blue.
Sky blue. Sky blue.
Not cloudy at all now. Sky Blue took a choke slam on the entrance ramp. God damn. Then Red Velvet came out looking good as the beautiful chocolate Amazonian Nubian goddess Jade with the win in a dope ass sequence where Jade had Sky in a powerbomb position, then transitioned to the Jade for the win. watch this fucking match. As my girl Jade Cargill is getting better.
Yes.
As we speak, I think over these last, I think Nyla Rose helped out her career.
Yeah.
Like, I really wanted that feud to go on more than what it did.
Yeah.
Like I'm ready for her to lose so she can have more meaningful feuds that it's not centered around her not just winning because you already statuesque. You already that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I think her losing is not going to change that. Like,
It ain't. I'm outstanding though. By the way, 77 Papa Diaz. Man,
Jada for the win, advanced to 48-0. Red Velvet mockingly clapped for the TBS champ as Jay gave the former baddie the finger.
damn, I thought you got all that shit out. You hit the Billy Gunn shit on. I mean the New Age album.
I did.
I don't like the fact that Sky Blue's Yams was covered up. I don't know if Dante Martin was like, look, you
can't
going
be
out there
having them
showing
covered up.
entirely too much. But yeah, that last spot with Sky Blue getting caught coming off the top rope, and then Jade Cargill transitioning her into the glam slam. I said shit, and the shit was perfect.
Yep.
It was perfect. Not perfect like this nigga's perfect card. It was perfect in a wonderful way. It was Where's the boo button at? Don't you gonna cheer? Look at that shit. But yeah, Jay Cargill is getting better. There's a lot of beauty. There's a lot of beautiful things around there. Ain't gonna lie to you.
Ain't gonna lie to you at all.
No.
But Dotman clone number 2 came through throwing up gang signs and said, "Sue woo!" As him and the fam going to beat Jungle Hook and put him in the dirt like Jack Perry's dad.
There's a lot of people who come to Hollywood or to the West Coast to California to die.
To die.
I said, God damn.
Speaking of yams, there will be a no DQ yams count anywhere match with the YWO and Willow and Mrs. Follow Your Nose, Ruby Riott.
But who's Ruby Riott's tag team partner?
Mrs. 420.
Huh?
Willow Nightingale, right?
Yeah.
Mrs. 420.
I can't say yeah to that. Goddamn Willow, I don't know what it is. Maybe it was when you twerked that time or something like that. But
I would tell you, it's the same thing that Bailey got, man. It's just that I don't even know if I don't care if it's fake. If even it is fake, you damn sure know how to pull it out.
I think it's natural. But like I said, man, I seen her on Battle of the Belts. I said, oh my God. And it ain't like she did. And I was like, man, she's fucking glowing.
Yeah. Super dope.
Yep.
Super duper dope.
Yep. And like once again, you want to make a star, I still advocate, even though it's already happened, I feel like Willow Nightingale should get that TBS championship. That's just my opinion.
I mean, wouldn't it be the third time?
Yeah.
She can always go on. This third time's a charm.
Yeah.
You can always do that.
Yep.
Make, have Velvet lose right here, and then for the 50th win, you have a battle royal. Have Willow win the battle royal.
Yeah, I love her powerbomb. I love everything. I mean, she has everything that spells champion. She hypes up the crowd. As a woman, she pulls her singlet down. You know what I'm saying? Like, hypes the crowd up. The crowd loves her. You want to talk about an awesome champion? I think Willow Nightingale is that if she wins that TBS championship.
I mean, just a black Bailey, but so much more.
Yeah.
Kip, I'm going to lose to the man made of Juice Sabian versus Orange Cassidy. Orange came out with Danhausen missing Trent and Chuck Taylor as they are still pissed from last week.
Yes, very nice.
Danhausen was the best thing about this match.
Yes.
As he was taken out by the Butcher and the Blade as they sat ringside and watched their friend go for the title. In the third gear of this match, we stopped talking and started watching. When Kip couldn't put down the man made of Juice, the best friends finally show face to run off the ascension of the AEW after almost getting DQ'd for touching the ref. Orange hit 2 super friend punches for the win. What do you rate this match? As I give it 3 grams of this weed minus the wax, because the whole aggression came out and you immediately was like, ooh, what would happen if we get a heel Orange Cassidy? Because you know what's crazy? We don't know how he's going to react when he loses his title.
Yeah.
Everybody else has kind of just been taking it on the chin, you know what I'm saying? Like even Jericho, he didn't even really flip out.
No, but before Orange Cassidy challenged Pac for the All Atlantic Championship, there was a new type of aggression then leading into that match.
Oh yeah, I think it started with the whole Will Ospreay.
Yeah, leading into that, and I just feel like Orange Cassidy can expand his character if there was a heel turn, and maybe that does happen whenever he loses the All Atlantic Championship. But it's a couple of things that went on in this story that I was pretty cool with. I gotta give this one. I gotta give this a Bud Light. I gotta give it a Bud Light because as soon as the Butcher and the Blade came out, my mind started working, and I was like, this makes more sense than anything. Instead of the Butcher and the Blade being with Andrade and them.
Oh man, I so love it. I mean, because you already got the tag team between Bunny and Penelope Ford. Like, why not?
Yeah, why not make that a trios with Butcher and the Blade and Kip Sabian? That's to me, that's going to elevate all 3 of them, because as soon as I see it, I was like, okay, I want more of this.
Yeah, and then y'all could just focus on being trios.
Yeah.
So there's more trios matches right there. Hell, I can almost see y'all getting it. Y'all got that big ass fucking stable that's a real fucking stable made of relationships. Like, you know, y'all already a tag team that was a tag team before.
Yeah.
You're already married. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like, it all works. Separate completely away from the legato shit. I mean, what needs Los Unbelievables.
It made no sense when Butcher and the Blade was with the Matt Hardy compound or whatever they call it. It made no sense for them to be with Andrade. When I seen them come out, I said, yes, that makes sense right there, because I do think that the Butcher and the Blade deserve a bigger push, because like visually, it's like, man, they should be bigger than what they are. I mean, it seemed like they got everything else but wins that matter. And then, like I said, along with Kip Sabian, they can help them out. They can be, well, you know, of course, Butcher can be the heavy and help Kip Sabian get to that next level wherever he's at. I know you made discussion about, Kip Sabian, he suffered from Tony Khan signing everybody, and he just got lost. And I think that what would have brought him back, as we were discussing earlier, is if Miro and him would have finished out their program, because Miro was the one that initially took Kip Sabian out.
True.
And I don't know if that was a story that was presented to Miro, that Tony Khan, sources say that was presented to Miro and he turned it down. But if that was it, I think I would have took it. Because that would have made for good TV.
I mean, it all depends on what was promised too.
Yeah. Because maybe Miro was like, well, shit, where's my title shot at? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
Last shot, my bad. Willow Nightingale.
I'm going to have to go with this final match, man.
It was all right.
Definitely have to go with that final match.
I don't give a fuck.
So many things is different right now, because I feel like now, from having a good work environment in WWE to like can, because you never know what this company, if they sell it to whoever they sell it to, what their vision is. You know what I'm saying?
Well, if they do, I would hope that Universal is probably ones that pick them up, being that they have the longest relationship. Well, NBC, Universal, Comcast, all that.
I know what you're saying. We put some buttons. CKB 420, man. Google me, ho.
Oh, you take Google me, ho. Dotman 211, man. Look, check us out, man. We was cutting up on Hayes Hops Turnbuckles. The group today should have been part of it. Also, we have a page, man. Look for us on Twitter, Dotman211. On Instagram. Fuck with us, man. If you ain't, then what the fuck you doing with your life?
This has been the most unapologetic wrestling podcast and all the annals of the ending and all the bouts of Wi-Fi. Nigga just talking about that Hayes.
Talk about the hops
And turnbuckles. Yeah, I'm gonna kill you. Everybody gonna die.
Damn, we talked all the way through the song.